the scenes, crafting 99% pure gold bars in the heart of the factory. In that pause, and with a comma added, pure gold can be created in factories through several processes, primarily involving refining and purification of gold or recycled gold materials. Mining or recycling gold can be obtained from gold-bearing ores through mining or from recycled materials, such as jewelry, electronic waste, or industrial byproducts. Crushing and grinding. If gold ore is used, it is typically crushed and ground into a fine powder to increase its surface area and facilitate the extraction process. Extraction. The gold is extracted from the crushed ore or recycled materials using various methods, such as cyanidation, which involves treating the material with a weak cyanide solution to dissolve the gold. Now let's take a look at how exactly a modern mine, in which gold is mined, works. Modern gold mining involves the exploration, extraction, processing, and sale of gold ore. Here's an overview of how a typical modern gold mine works. The first step in modern gold mining is exploration. This involves conducting geological surveys and drilling to identify areas with gold deposits. Once a promising area has been identified, further exploration is carried out to determine the extent and quality of the deposit. After the gold deposit has been confirmed, the plan is developed for the mining operation. This includes determining the optimal method of mining, designing the mine layout, and planning for the processing and transport of the ore. Gold ore is extracted from the mine using various methods depending on the location and type of deposit. The most common methods include open-pit mining, underground mining, and placer mining. In open-pit mining, large holes are dug into the ground, and heavy machinery is used to remove the ore. In underground mining, tunnels are dug to access the ore, and it is extracted using underground mining equipment. Placer mining involves the use of water to separate the gold from sand and gravel deposits. Once the ore has been extracted, it is transported to a processing plant where it is crushed, ground, and treated to extract the gold. The specific methods used depend on the type of deposit and can include cyanide leaching, gravity separation, flotation, or carbon and pulp processing. After the gold has been extracted from the ore, it is typically sent to a refinery for further purification. The most common refining methods are the Miller process and the Wall-Will process. Once the gold has been refined, it is ready for sale to customers. Gold is used in a variety of applications, including jewelry, electronics, and investments. Modern gold mining operations are highly automated and use advanced technology to increase efficiency and safety. Equipment such as excavators, trucks, and drills are controlled remotely from a central location, and safety features such as automated monitoring systems and emergency response plans are in place to minimize the risk of accidents. Environmental regulations are also in place to minimize the impact of mining on the surrounding ecosystem. Gold has to be 1064 degrees Celsius to be liquid, so that furnace theoretically is supposed to be 1200 degrees. You have got your niter and your borax there to get the impurities out, but the sand and the soda ash are used to keep the heat, so you suddenly don't just turn the flame off and all of a sudden it cools down. The heat is retained and it helps you pour it, keeps it liquid while you are pouring. Once we have determined that it is ready to pour, you can see it running off the end. There are no solids, so we go okay and set ourselves up and we pour it. Obviously, you will see we are quite slow because if you try and pour it too quickly, it is going to overrun the spill. We're very measured in our actions, so we will go pretty slow, and I know exactly what he's doing, and he knows exactly what I'm doing, so there are no surprises. With the vacuum tube, sample 3 grams will go to the lab, and they will give the results tomorrow and make sure we have the purity. So, we have poured the bar, and I go and turn the gas off, and then we will bring it up to level. You would have seen me run over it with a poker just to make sure it is solid enough. Then we will pick it up and bring it over to the table, flip it out because it goes solid real quick. I would say 30 seconds or so you have got before it is solid, so we aim for 95% purity, and we do that via the reagents. So, we are sticking in sand, borax, soda ash, and niter, and those combined will keep the heat, keep it fluid, draw out the impurities, and that is what all the black slag is coming off the top. So, it is not gold, it is black like obsidian. For annealing, it only needs a few minutes to cool down right down so that you can touch it. Then we will pick it out and give it a good clean. We are quite lucky, most of the bars we do are quite clean. Some of them, if they're doing low grade through the plant, they look a bit ugly and look hard to clean, and they are all quite black. They're still 95%, but they do not look so pretty. But today we are pretty lucky. For any sharp edges, that is to get rid of that, and then you would have seen a few little balls of gold. so it is just to make sure they do not fall off in transit or get lost on the floor, whatever, so we bang them down flat. Very soft, so we make a bit of a plane, put the number on it, and that is basically a recording. That is how many bars we have made since 1990. There ain't too many mines in the world that have reached 10,000. They will make more gold per day, but they have not been open as long as we have. Gold coins are made through a process called minting, which involves several steps. After inspection, the gold coins may undergo additional processes to enhance their appearance and durability. This can include treatments such as polishing, frosting, or the application of special finishes like proof or matte finishes. These treatments give the coins their desired aesthetic qualities. The finished gold coins are packaged in protective holders or capsules to preserve their condition. They are then typically packaged in tubes or presentation cases. Finally, the coins are distributed to authorized dealers, collectors, or buyers.